So even though I do want Nintendo news on Breath of the Wild 2, I gotta say, seeing what happened 100 years before the Calamity, before Link's Awakening, and before the whole Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 1 game, from a story and narrative perspective, it sounds really cool, especially from someone who loves world building and stories. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo Show, where we cover the latest gaming news, leaks, and rumors from Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo in 2020 and beyond. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news, make sure you click that red subscribe button below this video and that notification bell so you know when I upload. In this video, we're going to talk about the newly announced Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, what it means for Breath of the Wild 2 and its release date and its development, and just the overall progress on Breath of the Wild 2 and how it fits into Nintendo's overall plans, and even how it could point to the next Nintendo Direct with some speculation added in. So Breath of the Wild 2 is one of those games that a lot of people are looking forward to. Sure, Metroid Prime 4 is great, Bayonetta is great too, and all those Nintendo Switch games for 2020 and 2021, or any other Nintendo Switch games that don't have dates would have been nice, but I'm incredibly excited for this new Hyrule Warriors game. So if you haven't heard yet, which you probably have, but if you haven't, a new Hyrule Warriors game was revealed that's coming fairly soon, and will serve as one of Nintendo's 2020 holiday games that sits nicely alongside Pikmin 3, the 3D Mario Collection, and hopefully Bravely Default 2 whenever we get some news on that game. Now, this new Hyrule Warriors game takes place in the world of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 100 years before the events of the initial game, which will serve as a look back into the past of what exactly happened before the disaster leading up to the events of Breath of the Wild 1, which, as someone who enjoys a great story and loves world building, I'm all for this. The gameplay is much different than Breath of the Wild 1 though, with more focus on attacks of thousands of enemies or hundreds of enemies rather than 2 or 5 like you did in Breath of the Wild 1. But the good thing is there's a focus on the story, which is great because a great story paired with great gameplay can make a world of difference. And it seems that we'll be playing with multiple characters, not just Link in this game too, which will be really fun. Now, the release date for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is November 20th, 2020, so this means that Nintendo's holiday games are pretty good, I would say. We have Pikmin 3, the 3D Mario Collection, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and hopefully Bravely Default, which I'm guessing is gonna be a December release date, or maybe late November. You know what would actually be cool if they actually released it in October, because then we can get it even sooner. Now, not only that, but Nintendo still has to set up 2021, and we still need that huge Nintendo Direct that does just that. Not only that, but in this reveal trailer for the game, they said the development is taking longer than expected for Breath of the Wild 2, which echoes the same information that we got from a leak back when even Paper Mario was just a rumor by a Nintendo leaker named Savvy. Now, he is an ex-leaker, so he doesn't leak Nintendo news unfortunately anymore, but he did leak that the development was having some problems and that it was going to be delayed. So it seems that Nintendo leak came true. Now, we usually do get a January Nintendo Direct, so we could possibly see our first gameplay trailer reveal at a January Nintendo Direct, which would be about 4 months away, where we could see games like Metroid Prime 4, which would probably be just a story trailer, definitely Bayonetta 3 and No More Heroes 3, and so on, which would be great. Now, that was just speculation on my part, so keep that in mind. If it does come true though, I'd be incredibly happy. So what do you guys think about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity? Will you buy it, or will you not buy it, or will you just watch the YouTube cutscenes to catch up on what happened 100 years before the Breath of the Wild game? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Robo Gaming for more gaming news. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.